You are writing bad SQL code if you're not thinking about writing it the same way that you would think about writing a book. Over the last 20 years, I've seen a lot of SQL code, and unfortunately, a lot of that code is of really poor quality, even though it actually works and it produces accurate results. When it comes to SQL, it is completely possible to write confusing, sloppy, misleading, or downright horrible code as long as you get the right results. If you're a little unsure what I mean by that, let's think about it like a book. In a book, you have chapters, headings, paragraphs, sentences, proper punctuation, proper carriage returns, formatting, footnotes, and more. Many of us probably take this writing convention for granted, and if you stripped all that away, you would still have a book. But when you strip all that convention away, it would be really hard and really time-consuming to read, and you'd probably have a lot of misconceptions and misunderstandings when you're reading through that book. Yet this is how most people are writing SQL in the analytics space. Very little attention is paid to how the code is written as long as the analyst gets the right results. However, this is a really terrible practice in the workplace because it makes your life harder and your coworkers' lives harder, and it makes you all very inefficient with the way that you work. This also leads to a lot more bugs being produced, bugs going undetected, and it being almost impossible to do debugging when you need to. So if you want to be a high-value data analyst and a good steward of the analytics environment, you need to make sure that you're using all of the best practices, conventions, and proper ways of working, even though they're not necessarily used in many workplaces today.